So tell us a little bit of difference about the skill set needed in match racing versus fleet racing.
Well, hello?
Yep.
Match racing is a very fast-paced, very tactical, very intense game. It's like combat sailing. And it really tests you to know the plays, to know the counter moves, and be ready for all kinds of tactical scenarios. And that kind of exercise makes you very powerful in the fleet racing game. Any kind of mark rounding, start situations, it gives you a lot of confidence. And in addition to that, you have a lot of a strong boat handling and strong foundation so that you feel like you're free from thinking about a lot of things that the average sailor is, to really focus on the game.
Very good. So good year this year. J105 North American champion as a tactician. Helly Hansen Nude Regatta, tactician, won that. Block Island Race Week, second place, my goodness. And continue on with the J88 North Americans. The Nations Cup ended up second in the International Regatta. You won the California Dreaming Series. And the U.S. Match Race Champions, you were the top woman in the regatta. Pretty strong. So here's my question. Do you like skippering or being the tactician?
I like control.
So in 2024 in Paris Olympics, Marseille, and then in LA 2028, we're going to have a new event. Long distance race, double-handed, mixed crew. What do you think?
We've been talking about it.
I had a feeling you would. Well, congratulations on being up here. Thank you. Daniela, I think you've been nominated 4 years in a row, and you won a few years ago. You're the youngest ever to win, and you're still pretty young. Much younger than 40. Are you going to sail when you're past 40?
I feel like we have these conversations a lot, Gary. Like,
So I got new questions for you.
this seems really familiar to last year, so great to see you again.
All right, on that note, you know, I actually did a TV show and I had to commentate on kiteboarding, and it got really complicated when these two kiteboarders came into the leeward mark and they got their strings tangled, and they went from arch enemies to new best friends trying to untangle the mess. So with that, can you explain how this Olympic event's going to work when we see kiteboards in the Olympic Games?
Yeah, so as I'm sure almost everyone has heard, kiting is going to be in the 2024 Olympics, which is super exciting. In case anyone is wondering, it's 1,632 days till Paris. And it's going to be a mixed relay, which is pretty interesting. I think it's the first time we're seeing a relay in a sailing event, which should be super interesting. And yeah, basically we need one guy and one girl from the USA, and we'll have a team.
All righty. Now, is there any rumor to the fact you're thinking about the double-handed mix with Dave Perry? I just wondering.
To quote Nicole, I like control.
Well, you certainly could be the skipper. He knows the rules.
I've driven an FJ once. That's all I know how to skipper.
Look, you've been dominating on the world stage for a long time, and videos that I've seen, very impressive. Can you keep this going at this level through 2024?
I love this sport, and I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. I love the speed. I love the adrenaline. I mean, it's what got me into it in the first place, and I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. So, yeah, I'm definitely shooting for a gold medal.
Well, we wish you well. Thank you very much. Congratulations being back on the stage 4 years in a row. Yeah, you're going to be a perpetual person up here, I think.
Thanks, Gary.
All right, very good. Holy cow, these, the 29ers. So pass the mic down. So the first question I have, so the 29er, very cool boat, the CISA Clinic. I think we have 20 people trying to get into the CISA Clinic coming up in early April. Does you aspire for the 49er FX looking ahead? Is that something you want to do?
Yeah, for sure. We've been actually starting to train early this spring, and we're really excited for what's to come. So yeah, for sure.
So what's it like out there going against some of the international competition?
A little terrifying at first, but I think what we did the best was that we stuck to our routine and we were very in control about our situation, and that's what gave us the confidence to do well, and that's what we focused on.
Do you learn from watching the 49ers? I mean, is it analogous from the 29er to 49er?
Yeah, all the time. I think the reason that I went to 29ers is because I was watching 49ers, and I was like, that's what I want to do. Yeah.
All right, we'll pass the mic down here. So what's it like? You're at the Youth World Championship and all these teams from all around the world. What's it like out there on the first race?
You know, definitely pretty nervous coming up to the first race. But, you know, Berta and I, we have this thing where we just talk before each race.
What do you talk about?
You know, we talk about our plan, but mostly just like keeping calm and just like talking to each other and feeling comfortable. So then we're ready and prepared when we start.
Can you give me a couple tips? Because I could use the help sometimes.
Talk about something other than sailing. You
Really?
know,
Like
just
what?
to like get your mind off the like nerves a little.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like the 49ers, how they're going to do in the Super Bowl? You talk about things like that?
I mean, maybe not football, but
So what's next on your horizon? What
well,
are you going to do this coming summer?
this coming summer I am starting the techno. So I've started training and I'm looking forward to learning more and doing some regattas.
How many days a week do you go out sailing?
2 to 3 on the weekdays and then every weekend.
That's a lot of sailing. We're all jealous. All right, well, let's give them a big hand. We're going to announce the winner here in a few minutes. Thank you very much. Thank you for being on the stage.